a landmark reform package that places the U.S. Olympic Committee under congressional scrutiny and is designed to eradicate a culture within American Olympic sports that enabled and ignored decades of sexual abuse of young athletes as a presidential signature away from becoming law. But even as the U.S. House of Representatives unanimously passed the Empowering Olympic, Paralympic, and Amateur Athletes Act Thursday, the legislation's co-author in the Senate stressed that the work to overhaul an American Olympic sports movement that critics charge has prioritized Olympic medals and corporate sponsorship deals over athlete safety is just beginning. We need to make sure that these protections are actually enforced and that these rights are made real for athletes who were failed by supposed protectors in the past, Senator Richard Blumenthal, D. Connecticut, co-author with Jerry Moran, Arkansas, of the original legislation in the Senate, said in a telephone interview. The legislation, which must be signed by President Trump within 10 days to become law, places greater legal liability on the USOPC and the national governing bodies under its umbrella for sexual abuses by coaches, officials and employees and provides Congress with mechanisms to dissolve the USOPC's board of directors and decertify NGBs. The bill also requires the USOPC to contribute $20 million annually to the operation of the U Center for Safe Sport. The USOPC contributed $7.5 million to Safe Sport in 2019, roughly $300,000 less than the $7.8 million the USOPC paid to Jet Set Sports, a New Jersey firm specializing in Olympic-related corporate hospitality, according to financial records. Safe Sport needs to be far more effective and responsive with its increased resources to enhance its own performance, Blumenthal said. We're going to be watching the agencies critically and closely because in the past these institutions have failed these athletes, completely disregarding their duty to protect them. So strong scrutiny and enforcement are critical to protecting athletes in the future. It's more than just passing a law. It's making the law work and Safe Sport really doing its job and Congress with its oversight. The House's approval came 2 months after the U.S. Senate also unanimously passed the legislation and is seen by longtime critics of the USOPC and its NGBs as a major rebuke of the USOPC, the Colorado Springs-based tax-exempt, nonprofit organization, and a major turning point in how Olympic sports are governed and operated in this country. It gives me hope that at a time when we're so tribalized and fractured that almost everybody on both sides of the aisle supported this, said John Manley, an attorney for more than 100 survivors of Larry Nassar, the former U Olympic and USA Gymnastics team physician.